What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, I'm Kayla and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a full day of eating while tracking macros. So as you just saw, I had breakfast. That was 5 ounces of ground beef, 3 eggs, 4 slices of these Cracker pepper jack cheese, and then 2 mandarins. Today I'm tracking all of my macros just to test it out. I know literally in my last vlog I was like, I'm not gonna buy a weigh scale, I'm not there yet. But I did the other day just to see what it would be like to track my macros, to weigh everything out, because I've never done that before. As you saw, I weighed out my ground beef, and then I'm going to track it all in my macros app. So the macros app that I use, it's called Macros First. I have all my macros already input there. I pretty much already tracked my breakfast except my ground beef. So what you do, I like this app a lot because you can scan everything. Cheers. So this is my ground beef that I had earlier. This is just like a frozen pack. It's 93.7, 100% grass-fed ground beef, organic from Aldi. These are amazing. Recently I started eating ground beef again. Just a few reasons. Because I haven't ate red meat for the past, since 2018. So that's what, 6 years? So I think it was time for me. I still have my turkey like every single week though, that's fine. But just because I'm not eating as much chicken, I'm not cooking as much chicken, I'm just not having a well-balanced meat selection in my opinion. But you can totally be like a vegetarian or even like a vegan and still make gains in the gym, but that was just not for me anymore. So what you do is you just take this and you would take the barcode and scan it, and it automatically comes up. This right then. And so I'm changing mine from grams to ounces because I weighed it out in ounces, and that came out to be 29 grams of protein. So for my breakfast, that was 57 grams of protein, 12 grams of carbs, 36 fat, which totaled out to a 600 breakfast, 600 calorie breakfast. Now, I made my macros myself, obviously, so I wanted to have a higher fat and lower carb, so that is reflected in the way that I eat. But honestly, I could do with just a little bit less fat, just because I am eating a lot of cheese, I realize. And I mean, it's good for you, it's not awful for you, but it is high in saturated fat, and you kind of want to limit that. So I put it out to have breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, and then 2 snacks. Right here is my coffee that I just made. Today I'm gonna weigh out my coffee creamer, which I've never thought I would do because I kind of don't want to. Because the serving size of a coffee creamer is only 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters. So we're gonna break the little ignorance bubble and see how many calories I'm actually drinking in my coffee, because that used to be none of my business, but I guess it's my business now since we're tracking our macros today. So we're gonna do it together. So obviously it's gonna weigh out whatever the weight of this is, and you would just make sure you press this to zero it back out. So now it's at a 0. I have milliliters here because this is in milliliters. A serving size is, oh my gosh, 15 milliliters. I feel like that's way less than I put in my actual coffee. That was like a splash. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons, which is 30 milliliters. I'm already at 17 and that was nothing. So that's gonna be 80 calories, which is not bad, I guess. But I think that's normally the amount I would put, right? I can't tell because normally I just go all in. Okay, I put 57 milliliters in there. And then I'm just gonna log it. Little scan there, 57 milliliters. And that was... Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to put that much. I only meant to put 30. That was 152 calories. I might as well went to the damn coffee store if I'm gonna make 152 coffee. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna drink this and then I'll show you the rest of the full day of eating. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe and let's get on with the rest of this full day of eating. number 2. So for tracking my macros for the day, like actually, because before I would track my macros and I would just eyeball it and I wouldn't really weigh out anything. So tracking my macros for today, here is what I learned is I eat really calorie dense meals. Breakfast was 600 calories and lunch was 500 calories, and then my dinner is gonna be less than both of those. So, and then I also had my snack. This is definitely put into perspective that I'm eating pretty big meals. Now it's not awful, but I could be substituting a few things, but I'm really eating a lot of calories at once, and I don't think that's bad necessarily. It works for me. Normally I don't really get hungry that often, obviously, but for some people it may be better, especially when you're cutting, to have like mini small meals throughout the day. So I might do that maybe. So seeing how close I am to going over my calories today, even though I'm actually weighing and tracking my food correctly, like meticulously, makes me think that I thought I was eating less than I was in my past era of cutting. If you watch my last vlog, I go a little bit more into what was wrong with my quote-unquote caloric deficit, my cutting phase. But I'm not tripping about it too much today because today is a training day. So like if I was a bodybuilder, or I think bodybuilders in general, they rotate their macros. So on training days, they'll probably eat a little bit higher, and on rest days they'll have a little bit lower. I'm not tripping too much because it's training day. I'm about to hit a fire quad day later, so I kind of need the extra calories. But yeah, definitely is putting things into perspective. I don't know if I'm gonna have like a full-on meal before I work out or after I work out. Normally I would have some oats, but the way that my macros are looking, it's not really fitting into the plan. So I'll probably have maybe like a tangerine, maybe a banana. But honestly, I would rather be eating 500 calories of this than 500 calories of junk, you know, because this is good. It's got the fruit, the egg whites, and the protein. Let's get on with the rest of the eats, if it fits in my macros, of course. So I'm at the gym. For my pre-workout, I just had the Ghost Cherry Limeade. This is my favorite flavor ever. I actually haven't tried any of the other flavors besides sour watermelon, but it's so good. So I'm gonna have this, finish the rest of it. I drank it while I was getting ready, and then on the drive here, I'm just gonna chug it, and we're gonna hit a fire quad day. So let's get into it.
No need to guess, no riddle. I felt blessed when the flex went civil. And this year, man, I wanna see it triple. Pray more, say less, that's official. It made me walk or the talk like it's minor. One call and it's lighting my eyes up. You thought Gucci would bless your life up. My kind of drips from a different designer. New style and I love it. Man, I'm jetting off quick with the cuzzy. When they set new heights, we fly above it. It's a miracle, you see the way I hit the ground running. He don't set my pace, no when I meet. No, more time flips on that bass and melody. Well, that's my life, that's right, that's LV. I'ma be a blessing, right, for the legacy. I'm blessed.
One more time.
Too real, this ain't metaphoric. I'm blessed.
One more time. I need you.
Yeah. Like, I put a blessing on it. Too real, this ain't metaphoric. We just put the I in iconic. Buzzing like I'm electronic. Yeah, I put a blessing on it. See me dripping in it 24/7 on it. I'm just being honest. Holy water dripping from my neck to my crep. So I'm two-stepping on it like new style and I love it. Man, I'm jetting off quick with the cuzzy. When they set new heights, we fly above it. It's a miracle, you see the way I hit the ground running. He don't set my pace, no when I meet. No, more time flex on that bass and melody. Well, that's my life, that's right, that's LV. I'ma be a blessing, right, for the legacy. I'm blessed.
One more time.
Too real, this ain't metaphoric. I'm blessed.
One more time. I need you. Need you.
Okay, party people, workout is done. I definitely should have ate beforehand, and I didn't really have like a meal or snack or anything because it wasn't gonna fit into my macros, but I was feeling lightheaded as heck, and it was like a quad day, so as you saw, I was going pretty ham. It was hitting me, but we got through the workout, and I just ate. That was 93.7 turkey with half an onion cut into 2 slices to act as like a bun. I did 5 ounces of the turkey, and then I also had some cucumbers. I sliced up 2 mini cucumbers, some electrolytes in my water for the workout to kind of help me feel better. These are the electrolytes I use. I don't use them every workout. Normally I only use them on one of my leg days. Yes, that was my full day of eating. So I probably won't track my macros and weigh out my food consistently. Or maybe I will now that I've spent money on the scale, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll take it day by day. It definitely taught me a lot about myself. It was a really great learning experience today. You don't have to weigh out your food and be like tracking your food to the gram, but it may be helpful for you. It may be beneficial in some way. So I guess don't knock it till you try it, because I was kind of knocking it before I tried it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is something. This is definitely something. So that is my full day of eating. Thank you so much for watching. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.